The ground is all set for the game, requesting the officials. One last game of the day, day 2. It's already 9:40 on the clock. The officials are all ready now. Team Hustlers is ready. I hope Wellington batters are also ready. कैसे? Yes, the umpires are onto the ground, requesting the Hustlers to set their fields up and start the game ASAP. The openers are onto the ground. And the 5th game of the day begins. Wide signal by the umpire. Shihaz is onto the attack. Jacob is onto the strike and Rizwin is on the non-strike end. Shihaz, the pace sensation of Hustlers, known for his wrong-footed action. Straight hit back to the bowler. Dot ball. The white ball is supposed to move under lights now. Let's see which are the bowlers who are trying to extract that from that ball. That was missed by the keeper, but good job done by the fielder there. Two runs on the board. Hustlers had won the toss and chose to bowl first. Big appeal from Shiraz. Will that be a run out? Karun misses the ball. Leg by, says the umpire. That's a shot of a length delivery. But Jinu smacks it to the extra cover boundary for 4 runs. Not exactly the place where he intended to hit, but 4 as 4 nevertheless. That was a great dive from the fielder there, Karun. The commitment he has shown across the tournament has been superb. Jacob couldn't connect it well. Straight above the long on fielder, but just a single conceded. 8 runs of the over so far. Straight to the long off fielder. Akshay does his job well. Stops the ball well. Dot ball. After the completion of first over, the score is 8 for no loss. The change of bats for Jacob here. Kashyap Divagaran is onto the attack. Right hand fast bowler. This is his ground, but he has bowled from very long years. Shot of length ball. Goes so high. Akshay behind the ball. 6. See the ball, hit the ball is what Jacob has been used to in his batting. This was a shot of a length ball. He heaves it to the mid-wicket area for 6 runs. That's another boundary there from Jacob. This was a full length delivery. He doesn't try to smack it, just times it well enough. The ball just crosses the mid-off fielder. Karan, he tried his best. The ball was timed enough, well enough to cross him and go for a boundary. So 6 and a 4 for the first two balls. Kashyap needs to think his strategy now. This time a better length, but the line was not well. Jacob just flicks it over his hip towards the square leg boundary for yet another 4. So 6-4-4 of the first three balls. This is pressure on Kashyap as well as Hustlers. This is what Wellington has been so well on it from the top order, especially from Jacob. Some change in the field here. Covers fielder coming in. And the long off fielder goes down. Mid off fielder goes down to the boundary at long off. That's a fuller length delivery. Trying for a single. The ball just tripped around the short third area. Albin did well to cover it up. This is great comeback from Kashyap. He has couple more deliveries in this over left. Free hit signal by the umpire. That was a no ball. I just missed it. A slow delivery, tried to bowl but landed as a full toss, and that's a 6. That's a 6, and the ball has travelled outside the ground. This has been an expensive over for Kashyap as well as Hustlers. 21 runs already in this over. They need to rethink about their strategy. The wicket has been doing much, but they're not able to use the wicket. Superb aggressive batting from Jacob. 25 from 9 balls. From the 29, he has scored the majority of runs here. Rizvin is yet to open his account. The new ball has been taken. Two more balls left in this over. Kashyap needs to find his line, find his length. Jacob won't miss any opportunity to score runs. That was a good ball. A slight misfield from Jaffa there. Hansen cleans it up. 1 run conceded. Rizvin is on strike. Once again, free hit signaling by the umpire. This is not the over Hustlers required. Second over of the game. The bowler has gone round the wicket this time. That was a good ball. Karan tries for a run out but couldn't grab the ball rightly. After the completion of 1.5 overs, the score is 32. Last ball of the over left. This is the start Wellington required from the openers. That's a full toss. And that's a boundary to the extra cover boundary. 4 runs. 28 runs of the over. Expensive over comes to an end. After the completion of 2 overs, the score stands at 36 for the loss of 0 wickets. Shihaz is back into the attack. He has considered just 6 runs of his first over. Jacob is on fire. That's a full toss. And that's a 4-run toward the square leg boundary. The batter just had to flick it. He said, "Thank you so much," and just steered it towards the boundary. The wicket has been doing a lot, but the bowler has to use the wicket. They're bowling full tosses after full tosses. A slight change in the field. Short fine leg fielder goes to the square leg. The long on fielder goes to the deep mid wicket area. That's the ball to be bowled. Great bowling from Shihaz. Great keeping from Albin. They need to hit that area consistently. Yet another full toss. This time tried to bowl a Yorker. And that flicked away from Rizwin to the square leg boundary for yet another 4. She has that ball, a beautiful ball, a previous ball, back of leg delivery. But again, once again, trying to hit in the stumps. And end up bowling a full toss. That was a good stop in his follow through. Shihaz. Something has broken off, it seems. The fielder has been placed there. Arun Suresh collects the ball. The mid-wicket area. Now this is going to be a contest here. Last ball of the over. Jacob is on strike. He's at 30 from 11 balls. Shihas has bowled well so far, just giving away 2 boundaries on this over. Otherwise, he has just given away 15 runs from his 11 balls so far. One fielder is on long off and 1 deep mid-wicket plays for Jacob. Super bowling from Shihas. He given away 2 full tosses, 2 boundaries, but still coming back great in this over. Just giving away 9 runs in this over, even after giving away 2 boundaries. After the completion of 3 overs, the score stands at 45 for no loss. This is some great start for Wellington's CC. There is a bowling change here. Hansen Nicholas has brought in a new bowler here. Avinash is into the attack. Long on and deep mid wicket for Rizwin. Short third, backward point, short extra cover, mid off and square leg on place inside the circle. Short of a length delivery, the batter tried to heave it, wide signal by the umpire. That was a ball meant to be hit but missed by the batter there. Another short ball missed by the keeper. 4 byes. The keeper is up to the stumps. He's not expecting that bouncer from the bowler. Can't blame him as a keeper. Otherwise, he would have been expecting the bowler should have signaled him that this ball is going to be a bouncer. And 50 comes in for Wellington CC. Another short ball takes the edge, and that would have been a great catch from Karun, but he misses it. He comes under the ball but couldn't grab the ball. Lefty righty combination not helping Hustlers at the same time. Inconsistent field changes. Well catch by Albin. That was a great ball from Avinash. Once again, a great effort from Karun. He has been flying throughout this innings. Oh, that was a superb effort. This would have been a viral reel if the catch was taken. That is some commitment shown by Karun Madhu, one of the best fielders around. Wide signal by the umpire. Yet another wide. Third wide of the over. Avinash has conceded five runs in this over, 3 from wides. That's a good hit, but at the same time, great stop. Avinash is waving his hand. I think he has been hit on his hand, but doesn't matter for him. Another ball down the leg side, another wide. That's a boundary. The over is completed after the completion of 4 overs. The score stands at 59 for the loss of no wickets. $59 for no loss after the completion of 4 overs. Another spinner into the attack, Arun Suresh. A great off spinner. Last over of the power play. Long on and deep mid wicket onto the boundary. Mid off, short extra cover, short cover. Point, short third. Fine leg and square leg, short fine and short square leg in the circle. Great start from Arun Suresh. Jacob is batting on 31 from 15 balls. Rizwan 15 from 12. Oh my God. This is not a good news for Hustlers. They have been giving away so many extras here. Yet another bye signal by the umpire. 4 runs. Score is 63 from 4.2 deliveries. Is there a catch there? The fielder comes under. He drops it. That was a good ball from Arun, inducing a fall shot from Jacob. But the catch was high in the air. The fielder couldn't grab it. Slight delay in the proceedings, requesting both the teams to fasten up the procedures. Another shot of a line delivery. Dot ball. Another fuller length. Will the fielder cut it out? Yes, it is. Akshay, one of the best fielders around, cleans it up. Just 1 run conceded. That's a 6. First 6 from Rizwan. After the completion of 5 overs, the score is 72 for no loss. This is a dream start for Wellington. Avinash is back into the attack. The power play is completed. This is the first over after the power play. That's a 6 from Rizwan onto the onside, and he flicks it for a 6 over square leg boundary. Requesting Alex Justin to come to the commentators area. A big shout there, not out, says the umpire. That's a 6 from Rizwan once again in this over. Bowlers are missing their lengths consistently. This is not rocket science. They just have to use the wicket, but they have been bowling the fuller lengths and seeing the ball sailing over the boundaries. That's clean ball. First wicket gone for Wellington CC. First ball of the 7th over. And that's clean ball. 89 for 1. And the dynamic batter for Wellington, Akshay, is onto the crease now. After the completion of 6 overs, the score stands for 89 for the loss of 1 wicket. Arun Suresh is continuing his spell. That's a single of the very first ball. That's a boundary once again. The power play is over, but the runs are continuously flowing for Wellington. Hustlers need to correct their line and length here. That's the kind of length Arun would like to hit consistently. Dot ball, says the umpire. Is that a catch? Yes, Jaffa completes the catch. That's a big wicket. Jacob is out after scoring 45 of 25 balls. That was a brilliant start from him. But Arun Suresh gets into the wicket column. And that is a good catch from Jaffa when you're seeing catches going down. But Jaffa takes it cleanly. Some safe hands. They always say in cricket that 1 wicket brings 2. That's what happened here. Rizwin and Jacob has gone almost back to back. Ashwin comes into the crease now. Takes single of the first ball. 7 overs completed. 96 for the loss of 2 wickets. This is a great start for Wellington CC. But they would look to capitalize on this start and score a huge target for Hustlers. Hustlers have chased a humongous total in the first game from a position where there was no chance to winning, but there was a century scored from Hansen. Talking about Hansen, Hansen is on to the attack with his right arm off spinners. Good fielding from Arvind there. Slight misfield, but he cleaned it up. Once again cuts the ball and Arvind saves it to the... Oh, that is an unfortunate overthrow for Hustlers. Wellington CC will welcome it with both hands. Akshay Ajit is on strike. Very well cut by the batter there. Super bowling from Hansen. Dot ball signaled by the umpire. This time Ashwin tries to paddle sweeps it. 4 signaled by the umpire. Good bowling from Hansen. He has corrected his line this time. Dot ball just giving away 6 runs of this over. Back of the length ball and hits it back to the fielder there on the long off. 1 run conceded. That's a slog sweep there from Ashwin. A good fielding from Jafar. Just 1 run conceded. Jafar has been working hard on the boundary there. Was there a chance there? That's a 6. OX long off. That's a boundary. The fine leg for 4 runs. That bounced a bit wider this time. Very well collected by the keeper. 114 for the loss of 2 wickets after completion of 9 overs. This time the change of ends. Hustlers have great spinners in their bag still to be used. Thomas George for the great leg spinners. Hansen has bowled superbly his first over, just conceding 6 runs. Great start from Wellington. Great hitting from Jacob and Rizwin. And now Akshay and Ashwin is continuing their hitting. Once again, Karun. He has been flying across. Great fielding, great commitment from Karun Madhu. Very good bowling from Hansen. He's bowling those lines and length very well, which has been missing across this bowling attack. Once again, Hansen Nicholas, the captain of Hustlers, slightly adjusting his field now. Once again, a great ball. The wide signal by the umpire. That's a great shot and misfield. from one of the best fielders around, Akshay. You need to support the bowler. That is elementary mistake from Akshay. One of the best fielders around. Super batting from Akshay. That's a direct hit. Big appeal. Not out, says the umpire. Sensible batting from Akshay. Hits a boundary, takes a single, goes on to the other hand. Right-left combination is not helping Hustlers' cause here. That's an appeal and that's out. Stumping that hit the foot of the keeper and rolled onto the stumps. Hansen Nicholas strikes for Team Hustlers. That's a great work by the keeper. Fortunately or unfortunately for Wellington, they have lost their third wicket. Wellington has a great start. They need to make sure they doesn't lose wickets in a group so that they can post a big total here. After the completion of 10 overs, the score is 121 for the loss of 3 wickets. That's a dot ball from the start of the over from Avinash. That's a big heave once again from Akshay. This wicket is not very easy to hit the bowler on the rise. Need to bat sensibly. Need to put the bad balls away as the ground is not that huge. At the back of length delivery, tries to cut the ball straight to the wicket keeper. 3 consecutive dot ball, which is a rare scene in this short format of the game. A bit fuller this time. Slog sweeps straight to the fielder at the mid-wicket area. 1 run completed. Xavier Bino is the new batter onto the crease. Superb all-rounder. He scored a match-winning knock today morning. Very good shot towards the covers area. 1 run completed. Great shot to get off mark for Bino Xavier. That's a Skyer, will that be a catch? Oh! That's a drop chance there from Jaffa. He's a safe fielder for Hustlers, but then he has dropped this catch. And that's a big catch gone down, as that was Akshay, one of the best batters around. After the completion of 11 overs, the score is 124 for 3. And in comes the leg spinner, Thomas George. It's always great to see leg spinners in action. It's a craft altogether. Wrist spinners is always nice too. Nice on ice. This is going to be a great context here. Thomas George versus Akshay Ajit. A great leg spinner versus a great batter like Akshay. After the completion of 11 overs, the score is 124 for 3. 7 more overs left in this first innings. That's a fuller ball this time. Towards the extra cover area, 1 run completed. The line was good, but the length was a bit fuller. But being a leg spinner, that has been an advantage for them. Ball going away from the batter. Ooh, that is some turn from this wicket, Thomas. Superb action, superb run up, and superb turn. The batter had no clue for that turn. Even the best batter in the business could have been struggling on that ball. That's a big heave. And that's a catch taken. Thomas George has strike. Jafar has taken the catch. Big wicket for Hustlers. Disappointment for Wellington after the great start. They have lost their 4th wicket. 1, 2, 5 for 4. Wellington is looking for a partnership there. Thomas George is not an easy bowler to put away. With his pace, with his spin, with his flight. Always someone gets the game back for his respective teams. And in comes the captain Akash. The left-hander. The dynamic left-hander for Wellington. The calm, the cool, the composed captain for Wellington. Great start for a spell for Thomas George. Wide signal by the umpire. Fortunately, they had a very fine, short, fine leg placed. Oh! That is some kind of turn extracted by Thomas. Great leg spin on display from Thomas George. Nice loop. Classic leg spinner. That doesn't matter for Akshay. He slog sweeps it for a humongous six over the square leg boundary. Akshay says it doesn't matter if it spins or not. I'm going to slog sweep that. That's the kind of attitude these batters have. Oh, was that a close chance there? This time, Akshay cuts it and Akshay stops it at the covers, showing off his foot techniques at the boundary. After the completion of 12 overs, the score is 135 for the loss of 4 wickets. Last 6 overs of the first innings is remaining. Wellington would be looking to score anything more than 200 runs. Avinash is back into the attack. The right arm off spinner bowler. Right arm off spinner bowling to a left-hander. This would be a good contest. That's well bowled and well played by Akash. 136 for the loss of 4 wickets. That's a good ball from Avinash. Played to the extra cover area, and that's a superb throw from Karun. He has been flying around today for Hustlers. That's a great shot from Akash. That was onto his pads and he gives it the treatment it deserved. A great heave to the onside. The short ball this time. Would that have been a chance there? Cuts the ball and towards the third man area for a 4. Oh, Akash tries to flick the ball, takes the leading edge onto the covers area, but there is no one to grab it. After the completion of 13 overs, the score is 148 for the loss of 4 wickets. Five more overs left in this innings. Beautiful bowling from the captain. Hansen brings himself into the attack. Great bowling from Hansen once again. That's a 4 runs. Okay. Hansen trying to stay away from the hitting arc of Akash, but Akash has his game on the offside. This time takes an edge and 4 towards the third man. Once again tries to cut the ball, but this time misses. It's straight to the wicket keeper. Very good bowling from Hansen here. That's a beautiful shot from Akash. Stand and deliver. Akash, aka Jaddu. You ball in my arc and the ball is outside the park. Once again, Hansen rectifies his line, dot ball. The score is 160 for loss of 4 wickets after the completion of 14 overs. Akshay is on 30 from 20 balls. Akash Jaddu is on 24 from 11 balls. There's a great partnership happening here. Arun Suresh is onto the attack with his off spinners. That's a wicket. That's a wicket here. Akshay Ajit departs. He tried to cut the ball straight to the Thoma. He has safe hands. That's a big wicket for Wellington. But they have better ammunitions in the cabin. Akshay goes. Joe Sitin comes in. Great innings from Akshay comes to an end. And in comes Joe Sitin. The wickets has been going in regular intervals, but then there have been partnerships also happening in between and some swift runs coming in, which is not helping the cause for Hustlers. But Wellington CC would be happy being on 160 for 5 and 14.1. Joe Sitin tries to heave the first ball itself, but it misses. Was there an inside edge? Yes, says the umpire. 4 signal by the umpire.
Bombay signing off from the commentary box. And welcome to the days. And the new partnership between Akash and Josh Jidin. There's a beating and given out. What a breakthrough from Hustlers. What an impact from the bowler. Arun Suresh. They are appearing and given out for the team Hustlers. What a breakthrough after 14.3 overs, 164 for 6. Willingdon Cricket Club 164 for 6. The captain Akash striking really well. 24 runs from the 11 deliveries. The skipper trying to find a crucial partnership between the wickets. Who gonna come next batter from the Willingdon Island CC? The informed all-rounder Tinson coming to attack. To the 22 yards. The number 8 Tinson. We are witnessing Spinvic Cup, the 4th edition 2026. The matches between Hustlers and Willingdon CC. 164 for 6 after 14.3 overs. Oh, the very first delivery to the extra cover. The Karan Madhu dropped the catch. Oh, they are appealing. What a catch from the extra cover region. The very first delivery.
That's a great catch from Karan Madhu, the flying jaunty. He has been flying across this innings. 7th wicket has gone down for Wellington. They really want to capitalize on the start they had. They have the batting lineup still. Vishnu is coming onto the crease with Akash on the other hand. Superb catch from Karun. That could have easily be the best catch of the tournament so far. Oh, that's a cool defense from Vishnu for first ball. He's saying, I'm just having a look and feel of the wicket before going for the slugs. Oh, super ball from Arun. Well played by Vishnu. He's not in a hurry. He knows that he has his captain at the other hand. He needs to stay on the crease, respect the bowler, taps it back. After the completion of 15 overs, the score is 164 for the loss of 7 wickets. Hansen Nicholas, the captain, has brought himself back for his final over. He's just considered 25 runs from his 3 overs. Akash Jaddu tries to cut the ball straight to the backward point area. 1 run conceded. Superb bowling from Hansen back of the length. Vishnu tries to cut the ball. Will that be a run out? Oh, that could have been an overthrow, but good cleaning up by the fielder there. That's a helicopter straight to the fielder there. Wellington loses their 8th wicket. This time the captain has to go back after a good cameo. 25 from 13 balls from Akash. He tries to hit a helicopter straight to the fielder at extra cover. Jaffa takes the catch. Second catch of the match, I guess, for Jaffa. 166 for the loss of 8 wicket for Wellington. They had a dream start, but just 2 wickets remaining. Once they were looking to be posting something around 220, 230. But now 2 more wickets in hand. But they are not short of some ammunitions. This time, Binash. This time Binash is onto the crease. White signal by the umpire. Hansen is not happy. Hansen has been bowling superbly well. Great overspin. Oh, that's a great spell from Hansen. He has just given away 28 runs from the 4 overs and taken 2 wickets. Thomas George is back into the attack. Vishnu tries to parallel. That's a 4 run. Brilliant shot. Super bowling from Thoma. It's always a great sight to see leg spinners bowling. That's a big heave. Great stumping from the keeper. Once again, Karan Madhu into the act. Just 1 run conceded after the completion of 16.5 overs. The score is 173. This is a great comeback from Hustlers. They're known for comebacks. After the completion of 17 overs, the score is 173 for the loss of 8 wickets. Hustlers have really pulled this game back. This was some score around 220, 230. That's out. Ninth wicket for Wellington CC. That's a superb throw there. Once again, Karun Madhu is also involved in this run out. Not directly. That's a humongous 6-run winner. The lefty. Very crucial runs from him. Is there a catch? Yes. Oh, Arun Suresh drops. There's running for a second. That was an easy opportunity considering Arun Suresh standards. That's a great comeback from Hustlers, restricting Wellington CC for 182. 182 is not a bad total in this ground, but considering the start Hustlers had, and then to restrict them to 182 is a great achievement for Hustlers. They are happy, they are proud. But Wellington also has the chin up. They have the bowling lineup for a great contest here. The ball didn't bounce at all. Xavier Binu is bowling. Great line. Great length. He's using the wicket. Wide ball signaled by the umpire. Xavier Binu bowling the ball towards the onside. That's a great shot from Al-Amin. Just a defensive push towards the extra cover. 4 runs. Beautiful shot from Al-Amin. Wow. Great batting. Four balls, 10 runs. Yet another cover drive from Al-Amin. Back-to-back boundaries. This is some great batting here. Binu Xavier need to pull his length back a bit. This wicket is doing a lot, but as a bowler, you need to give that opportunity so that the ball does the rest of the job. Wide signal by the umpire. Once again a defensive push. This time, no runs. After the completion of first over, the score is 15 runs for the loss of no wicket. This is a great start for Hustlers. And the captain has brought himself into the attack. Akash, the left-arm spinner. One of the most crafty left-arm spinners around. That was a fuller length ball outside the line, and Arbin tries to smack it but misses it straight to the wicket keeper. Slight change in the field. Long on comes in. The extra cover fielder goes out. Arbin tries to cut the ball exactly where the fielder was changed. 1 run conceded. That's a bit fuller, and Amin gives the exact treatment the ball deserved. Superb shot. Oh, the head of the bowler straight. 6. Very well played by Alamin this time. A defensive shot towards the covers area. Dot ball. This time a bit shorter. Amin tries to pull the ball. Couldn't connect it well. Straight to the short mid wicket fielder. 1 run conceded. Dot ball. Just 8 runs conceded of this over after the completion of 2 overs. Score is 23 for the no loss. That's a great ball here from Xavier Bino. Sonu. Gidaado. Ana. Clean bowled. Xavier Bino strikes for Wellington CC. There's a full and Yorker delivery. No reply from Abin. First blood for Xavier Bino and Wellington CC. The new batter is Karan Madhu. That's a big appeal from this Wellington CC, but not out, says the umpire. After the completion of 3 overs, the score is 24 for the loss of 1 wicket. Akash is continuing his spell. That was a great second over from Binu Xavier. Considered few runs in his first over, but making up in his second. Takes a wicket and bowls a very decent over. That was a good shot, but just managed to score 1 run of that. Akash has been bowling superbly well. Very good bowling from Wellington CC there. It's not been easy for them to score runs here. That's a very good single from Karan Madhu. After the completion of 4 overs, the score is 26 for the loss of 1. Four runs from Karun Madhu's bat. Just try to cut the ball, takes the leading edge, takes the outside edge, and that's a 4. That's a superb shot from Karan Madhu. Back-to-back boundaries here. Great bowling from Vishnu after conceding 2 boundaries. Yes, pull his leg back straight to the wicket keeper. That's a catch. Karan Madhu is out. He tries to hit that over the extra cover but couldn't connect it well. Straight to Bina, who is inside the circle. Pouches it comfortably. .34 for 2 Hustlers. Thomas George has been promoted to 4 down. This is some interesting move from Hansen. He knows that some big hitting is required at the end of the innings. So they're saving their big hitters. Lovely cover drive from Thomas, but straight to the key fielder there. After the completion of 5 overs, the score is 34 for 2. Al Amin and Thomas, they need to create a partnership. They can't keep losing wickets here. They need some power hitting at the same time. They need some good partnership. It's a superbly ball at the same time. Very good batting from Al Amin. Respecting the line, respecting the length. That's a great shot from Al Amin. The covers area. A bit short of a length this time, and Al Amin is not going to waste such balls. Very well played by Alamin. He's just saying that he can't just, it's not for offside, but all to the onside also he can score some shots. Wide signal by the umpire. A big appeal from Akshay, not out, says the umpire. Yet another shot towards the extra cover. Alamin is on fire. 3 boundaries in this over. Superb batting from Alamin. 3 boundaries in 3 different areas. 1 in covers, 1 in fine leg, and 1 now at extra cover. After the completion of 6 over, the score is 47 for the loss of 2 wickets. Very well played by Toma to the onside. That's a great ball from Vishnu. Alamin tries to play a drive, but then the ball is not there for that. Straight to the keeper. The bowlers has to consistently hit that line, hit that length. That was a close call there. The ball would have easily got onto the wicket, but Alamin trying to negotiate that. बहुत ही सुंदर गेंदबाजी यहाँ पे विष्णु द्वारा, और ये छोटी गेंद कट करने की कोशिश शॉर्ट थर्ड की दिशा में. बहुत बढ़िया गेंदबाजी विष्णु विश्वाबू द्वारा, केवल 1 रन यहाँ पे व्यतीत करते हुए. ये धीरा गेंद, और ये 4 रन. बिनाश यहाँ पे अपने पैर से रोकने की कोशिश करते हुए धीमी गति की गेंद, बहुत ही बेहतरीन शॉट अल-अमीन द्वारा एक्स्ट्रा कवर की दिशा पे 4 रन के लिए। अच्छा फील्डिंग कर सकते थे, यहाँ पे हाथों का इस्तेमाल करना था उनको। बेहतरीन शॉट, फिर से पैरों का इस्तेमाल, 1 रन जरूर मिलेगा। और यहाँ पे ओवर थ्रो के रन्स भी मिलते हुए 50 रन पूरे। इसी के साथ हसलर्स के 54 for the loss of 2 wickets after the completion of 7 overs. Al-Amin batting at 35 with 22 balls. 7 overs, 54 for 2. 129 runs required from 66 balls. बहुत बेहतरीन बल्लेबाज हसलर्स के पास अभी भी मौजूद। कप्तान आकाश बॉलिंग पे आते हुए। बढ़िया बल्लेबाजी थॉमस द्वारा। हसलर्स ने जानबूझ के यहाँ पे एक लेफ्ट हैंड बल्लेबाज को भेजा हुआ है आकाश की बॉलिंग को नेगोशिएट करने के लिए। Very well played by Al-Amin. He's respecting the good balls. That is how a good cricketer has to play. Is that a missed opportunity from Jacob? That's a 6. No, that's a 4, sorry. A superb shot from Al-Amin. What a shot from Al-Amin. Back-to-back boundaries. Targeting the best bowler, the captain of Wellington CC. This is fire on fire. Yet another heave towards the extra cover, but this time misses and straight to Jacob. After the completion of 8 overs, the score is 63 for the loss of 2 wickets. 60 balls, 120 runs. This is anybody's game here. That was a good ball from Vishnu. I think it got an inside edge. That's a good shot, but falls in no man's land. 1 run conceded. Al-Amin is batting on 43 from 27 balls. That's a beautiful shot from Al-Amin. 47 from 28 balls. Al-Amin, he is single-handedly doing the power hitting for Team Hustlers. Takes the inside edge and 1 run completed towards the fine leg area. 69 for the loss of 2 wickets. Last ball of the over. Wellington is bowling decently well. Hustlers need a couple of big shots here. That's an edge here. Is there a catch? Yes, it is a catch. Third wicket down for Hustlers. That was a safe hands there. In comes the captain, Hansen Nicholas. They have some power hitting left for Hustlers, likes of Akshay, likes of Arun Suresh, remaining in this batting lineup. After the completion of 9 over, the score is 69 for 3. Hustlers required 114 runs more to win from 54 balls. That's a huge six from Al-Amin. He's scored a 50 here. Superb batting on display from Al-Amin. बहुत ही बेहतरीन बल्लेबाजी यहाँ पे अल-अमीन द्वारा. That's a superb shot over extra cover from Hansen. He's known for his extra cover hits. बहुत ही बेहतरीन बल्लेबाजी का नजारा यहाँ पे हैंसन निकोलस द्वारा. That's a big appeal and out says the umpire. That's out. Superb bowling from Bina. Superb comeback from Bina. Hansen Nicholas, one of the best players, has going back to the hut. 93 runs for 4 wickets. Al-Amin is steadily hitting from one end. He is at 62 from 35 balls. Akshay, he is one of the dangerous batters for Hustlers. The score is 94 for 4. Akshay and Al-Amin, they need to stitch a partnership here. If Hustlers need to win this game, Wellington, they must be looking at Al-Amin's wickets. That's a superb shot. That's out. That's out. Akshay Venu is going back to the hut. That was a shot of a length ball from Praveen, but equally well caught by the fielder there. 94 for the loss of 5 wickets. "89 runs more required from 41 balls. This is anybody's game here. Al-Amin is standing at one end. He needs some support from the other. That's a superb wicket from Bina. He takes the big wicket of Alamin. Alamin is back into the hat after a superb innings. Great bowling from Bina. He's taking two important wickets. Just conceding 14 runs from his 9 balls he's bowled so far. Eight wicket down for Hustlers. Wellington are cruising in this game. That's a great bowling from Bina. 3 wickets for 15 runs from his 2 overs. Hustlers need 78 more runs in 30 balls. The loss of they don't have many batters left in their lineup. Jafar and Kashyap Divagar on strike, and Alvin Xavier is the last batter. That's a good dot ball for Markash. Yet another wicket for Akash. 9 wicket lost for Hustlers. That's a super bowling from Akash, the captain. Once again, a dot ball from Akash. Once again, great bowling from Akash. He's completed a spell, 4 overs, 19 runs for the loss of one, with 1 wicket in his kitty. $105 for the loss of 9 wickets. Hustlers need a miracle to win from here. That was a tight single there. And it's done and dusted. Hustlers all out for 110. That's a great bowling performance from Wellington CC. They batted so very well at the start, but they couldn't score a humongous total. But then the bowlers, especially Akash, Bina, and Xavier Beno, get the job done for the team. Hustlers have won this game. Sorry, Wellington CC have won the game, and Hustlers unfortunately had to walk out of this tournament.